Tap in to your strongest source of motivation using your feet. Yes, your feet. Thank you for being here. I'm Jaime Komer, Olympian and empowerment coach. In partnership with PBWC, welcome to the Happy Vibes series. In this video, we are going to access our most sustainable source of motivation with the help of our feet. So as you might guess, there's a physical component to this exercise and a mental component. What you'll need is a place to sit and bare feet and a little curiosity. Let's get started. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position in a chair or on the floor. Let's talk feet and motivation. We have intrinsic foot muscles and extrinsic foot muscles. We also have intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Our intrinsic foot muscles are within our feet. Our extrinsic foot muscles attach our feet to our legs. Both are very important, both are needed and deserve attention. Same goes for motivation. We have intrinsic motivation, our sense of joy, whatever brings us that sense of life that brightens us up, what we love to do, just for the fun of it. Our extrinsic motivation connects us to the outer world, what we want to bring into our life, maybe what we want to avoid. So let's get set up with our foot exercise and explore how we can tap even further into our sustainable, enduring sources of motivation. This is the foot shake. Take your right hand, left leg, place the left leg on top of the right leg, as far as comfortable for you, and separate the toes. So you place the fingertips in between the toes, only again as far as comfortable. My fingertips are barely in there because that's as much as my toes want to separate. And this is awakening up all the intrinsic foot muscles. They don't get to move around as much when we're in shoes. So this is a wonderful opportunity, again, to awaken them, to bring them back to life. So let's think about, while we're moving around our foot and just massaging it, awakening it up, think about extrinsic sources of motivation as an example for yourself. Perhaps I am working to earn income. Now think of intrinsic motivation, something that you do because you love it, just for the fun of it. Now while you're marinating on that, let's switch sides. By the way, you can do this as long as you want, as often as you want, whatever feels right for you and your body. So we'll just go ahead and separate and we'll switch sides. And we'll get set up the same way we did on the other side. This time we'll use our right leg and our left hand. So go ahead and place your right leg on top of the left thigh as far as comfortable for you. And you'll separate every toe and place the fingertips in between, shaking your foot gently. And notice the difference from each side to side. Just get moving around, awakening those intrinsic foot muscles. Hello, strengthening them, strengthening our foundation. So let's strengthen our foundation of our motivation. Think of what really lights you up, what you love to do just for the fun of it. Think of three things. A few examples are going for walks, being outside in nature, spending time with friends, drawing, something you do just for you, just for the fun of it. Now, how can you bring more of that into your life? Even into areas where you may feel a little stagnant or stalled. A couple examples. I've had clients who want to feel healthier, and they felt like they should work out in a certain way, when in fact they loved to dance and garden. That in and of itself is an exercise. They can dance and garden to feel healthy. And they did. And they brought more joy into it. And they were way more likely to continue that practice and to elevate their health and their well-being that way, in a way that was personal and true to them, as opposed to working out in a way that maybe they felt like they should work out. So go ahead and think for yourself where you could bring a little more joy into your life in areas that are a little more stagnant right now. When you're ready, separate your feet. You can do this as long as you'd like, 10 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever feels right for you. First couple times may feel a little new, awakening all those muscles. And we're awakening that motivation too, exploring how we can bring more joy into our life. It's possible, and it starts right here. From my heart to yours, thank you for sharing your happy vibes. I'll see you next week.